So this is the fort wall. And in the fort wall, there was a jharokha. And if you drew a straight line from the jharokha, it would go straight through the jharokha, through the Bhadra Fort Gate, down this axis, through Teen Darwaza, towards Jama Masjid. So it was this royal axis that went through, and that bastion marked that royal axis. That circle talks about the royal axis, but it also talks about how the city has changed. So what it really does is that it takes this pixelated metal and creates doorways that are Muslim towards the fort wall and doorways that are more modern away from the fort wall. It tells you, here is a modern city, here is the old city, and here is the axis through which, the line of the royal axis went through the city. So it marks that point.
Wow.
And the last circle pays, as we were talking earlier, to these painters of the Matani Pachedi. And these painters used to live just in the vicinity, above.
Riverfront.
Just above there. And they would come down because there was gently flowing water. So their vegetable dyes, to get them fixed, they had to wash them in that gently flowing water. And that's how the paint would get fixed. And now, because there's no flowing water and they can't use that water, that entire community has had to leave. So the last circle pays tribute to the Matani Pachedi, or the painters of Matani Pachedi, which gets lit up very beautifully in the night.
It's great of you to recognize the community.
Yeah.
The riverfront seems to be like a controversial thing right now, is it? I don't know. I'm new to the city.
It's a different conversation for a different time. But and that comes to the end of our sojourn.
What pattern I saw is that you kind of hide your design in the landscape. Is there a reason why you hide things?
I don't hide them, but I don't like to be brazen about things. I want people to discover them. I don't want it in your face. I want people to read different things at different times. I don't want to do a singular narrative. When things are too brazen and too loud, then that's the only voice that is heard. But I'm hoping that there are several voices here at different times. And at different times, you will hear those different voices. And so it's a balance of voices.
So what does discovery do to a person?
If you have a straight road and you can see the beginning of the road and the end of the road, you already know. But when you walk in an old town and you don't know what the next bend is going to be and the next bend is going to be, and suddenly you turn upon and find a water cistern here or an old sculpture there or a nice cobble paving there, your mind enjoys those layers all the time and your mind is engaged with that space all the time. If you don't create spaces that are gently unpeeled, then your mind will refuse to engage with them because you will have understood it in the first viewing. But if you don't engage with it, it doesn't have the chance to speak to you.